So I have a client who wants to go to Disneyland during the Christmas break. I have a trip proposal out to her, and then she requested some trip revisions. So I just want to chat about how I handle those things. The first is she wanted a flight that leaves later in the morning on her way down. So I did give that to her, but I also let her know that is not what I would recommend. The one that I recommended is very early morning flight, which I know is not ideal when you have young kids, but during the busy season especially, even though I give the same advice for different times of year, it is better to take those early morning flights so you can get there earlier, you can enjoy the pool, you can go to downtown Disney, you can just take a nap for a few hours when you get there if you want to, but at least you're there. If you happen to have a flight that's delayed or canceled, which does happen unfortunately from Canada with our weather or just in the busy season, there's mechanical errors, there's all these different things that can happen with flights. This way, if you're at the early morning one, you have other options for flying later in the day. If you don't go and say you choose a 5 o'clock flight or a 4 p.m. flight that you want to fly down on, if that one happens to be canceled, you may not get there that day at all. So I just always look out for those kind of things for my clients. And even though sometimes what I recommend doesn't feel ideal, we have a lot less flight options these days to choose from. So I do give my best recommendation, and then I let you decide what you want to do. The second request she had was that she was hoping to see some shared airport shuttle options between the airport and hotel. So I had to let her know that for Disneyland, they don't have shared options anymore. I know they were lovely because they were, much more cost efficient, but they just don't offer them anymore since COVID times. So I had already given her a private car service option and estimates for rideshare, which are my recommendations. And so she'll have to decide which one is best for her. The third request that she had was she was hoping to have a hotel with an indoor pool to consider, or a few that she could consider, because she's a bit nervous at the end of December that it'll be too cold to swim. So I let her know I did add one in. There's only really one right now that I could even recommend at all, because some things are completely booked up already between Christmas and New Year's, but also there's literally almost no hotels with indoor pools in Anaheim. All of the pools are heated outdoors, which I had told her before already, but she had a valid concern, and so I'm here to help address it. So one thing I told her is that ideally, if you follow my recommendations for going to the parks, you're not going to be in a pool in the evening or in the early morning when it is cool. You'll be in the pools in the afternoon, just relaxing and the sun is out. So I always say don't choose based on only the pool unless you have a lot of days off. Her trip, she wants to do some other things, Universal, Legoland maybe, and so she's not going to have a lot of time off. And the indoor pool option that is available, it's at a hotel that's being renovated right now. It's a nice hotel, but it's really older and needed some work, and they're doing renovations. So the indoor pool is really old and it's nothing special at all. It's just a plain old pool. So for me, I would not choose that hotel, and I just let her know that. I also, though, gave her an alternate option, which she does have one break day, because I always try to plan some break days in when I can for clients. It just makes the trip more enjoyable. With her break day there, I gave her a recommendation for a day pass for an indoor water park that is awesome for kids, that she could go to for that day if she wants to. So that break day. So anyway, that is the way that I help people through things like that. I'm here to advise. I give you options and then you choose. And so now I wait to hear back from her.